I'm Amalia.
I'm Reina.
I'm Gabriella,
And we're Triple Charm. And you're watching Us Weekly en Español. We're all three sisters, and we grew up doing competitive dance. And so our first time performing together as a trio was actually when Gabby was only 2 years old.
Yep.
So we've been performing together a really long time, and I started singing when I was about 6, and then the girls jumped in.
Once we saw Amalia singing, it was only so long until we had to join in.
Yeah.
So then once we were all three singing, we figured might as well try it together. And so once we started singing together, we wrote our first original song, and since then it's just been a blast. We've loved doing it. We started making content on social media to grow an audience because we didn't have one when we started making music, and so it's been a blast.
Yeah, we started Triple Charm in 2019.
Yeah, we're kind of each other's good luck charms, so that's where charms came from. And then there's 3 of us, so we just kind of came to the consensus of Triple Charm.
Yeah, we all three came up with it together when we were in a hotel room in LA. We were like, we need a name.
Yeah.
We just wrote our first song. Now we need a name as a group. And so we came up with it together.
I like gold jewelry. I mean, I feel like we all kind of...
Yeah, we all like to wear gold,
Yeah.
but we're definitely excited. We want to dive into jewelry for our fans, and like we have this idea of making charm bracelets. So that's something we really want to explore in the future, and like have different ones maybe they can collect on tour in the future. So
Because the fans, they're called charms.
Yeah.
So this is our first body of work, our first project, and so there's 4 songs on it, and we created like a character in our minds to tell a story over the course of the project. And so for the Latin song, we knew we wanted to have a bilingual song on it, and so we like to use different genres to kind of match the themes of what we're talking about in each song. So we felt like this Latin flamenco vibe was the perfect fit for the heartbreak song, because it would bring all the passion and the drama. So yeah, that's kind of how it came to be in the EP.
it was very sentimental and almost emotional at times, because we got to film in both locations where our grandparents are from. So our abuelo is from Old San Juan, and we got to film in a house there. And then we filmed on the beach in Isabela, which is close to Mayagüe, which is where our abuela is from. And so it was just so cool to be there, and the island is just gorgeous. So the fact that we were able to kind of represent our roots and film it there was so special.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it kind of comes naturally when we sit down and sing the song once we finished writing it. I feel like we each have a part that like feels special to us because we either wrote it or it fits our voice very well. So like Reina's our rapper. So a lot of the times if there's a rap in the song, we give it to Reina because we know she'll kill it. And then Amalia's always hitting those high notes. So whenever there's like a really big, powerful chorus, we like to give that to Amalia. But yeah, 224, which is one of the songs on the EP, I got to sing this really special moment at the end, which I was so excited to do. It was like the first take was the one that ended up on the song, and it's just this very like cool melody. So I like the melodic notes and
Yeah,
stuff.
Gabby has like the perfect voice for any like soft and airy sections. So I guess we just kind of use the strengths of all of our voices to determine what part of the song.
Yeah.
Good question. I'd say the best part. There's a lot of good parts. I think one is that we live together and we're super close, so you're not afraid of like any hurt feelings, and we always know like we want the best for each other. So I think and like there's no breaking us up. Like we're stuck together for life. So that's kind of nice. And then the hardest part, what would you guys say? I think hardest part.
I guess at some points we do have, a lot of people always ask us, do you argue? Do you get along? And so I think we do honestly get along super well. We love spending time with each other, so it works out that we get to spend basically 24/7 together. But, you know, sometimes there's creative disagreements, but it's always from a place of love.